guys, in this video I would like to present you another method to sustainably generate oxygen and hydrogen, and oxygen not included. Now this setup hasn't been invented by me, it's from a different YouTube channel called Luma Plays. I will link this channel to the description for the credits, of course. Now let's go into this build. Basically we have the core part again with the electrolyzers. The electrolyzers need to be constantly supplied with fresh, clean water, and they will convert this water into oxygen and hydrogen. The setup basically has two chambers. We have the oxygen chamber on the left side and the hydrogen chamber on the right side. As you can see, the gases are automatically filtered. We don't need an additional gas filter which would consume extra power. Now how does this work? A key part to this build is that the electrolyzers are covered in liquids. As you can see here, the bottom tiles of the electrolyzers are covered in polluted water, actually a very low amount, like 500 grams per tile. And also the top right tile is covered in clean water, about 500 to 700 grams. The only tile that is actually free is the top left tile. Now, for what reason is the electrolyzer covered in liquid? There's actually two benefits we can drag from this. First, the oxygen is automatically put into the top left tile. Because oxygen is heavier than hydrogen, it will always go to this tile and therefore be transported to the left side, to the left chamber, through this airflow tile. Also, the hydrogen will go on top of the system as it is lighter and therefore fill the hydrogen chamber. And the second thing the liquid does here is it makes the electrolyzer constantly run. It is not stopping. If you put an electrolyzer without fluid, it will constantly stop at 1000 grams pressure on the bottom left tile. But this one is constantly producing. As you can see, we have 57 kilograms on the hydrogen tile, and on the left side, on the oxygen part, we have even more. We have more than 2000 kilograms. So believe me, the system is constantly running. And because the system is constantly running and automatically filtering the gases, we don't actually need an automation, but automation is sometimes helpful to save some power and make the entire build more efficient. As you can see, the oxygen part of this build is controlled by an atmo sensor and also a switch. The switch is just to manually overrun the system. Both are going into an AND gate and then controlling the pumps on the left side. On the right side we have actually two atmo sensors. Both detect if the pressure is above a certain amount. Yeah, it was 2 kilograms. The gas pump will run. So this is basically a free AND gate. No, it's an OR gate. Because both are connected to the same automation grid. Yes, and for the same reason we have a switch to manually override. Now, what makes this system better than the Rodriguez build we have seen in the last build? It is the constant flow and the constant running of the electrolyzer. As I've mentioned, because it's in liquid, the electrolyzers will constantly run and therefore produce gases, while the Rodriguez build always stops when the pressure in the system is above a certain amount, with 1 kilogram per time. So this lets you constantly supply your colony with oxygen and hydrogen. You just need to decide how much to transport away and how much to keep for stock, for example. So with this I would like to end the video. Thanks for watching. If you'd like the content, please consider subscribing.